to all of you. By the grace of great, mighty and great God, let us start the today's session. The today's session is very, very important. Okay, and the today's session is Euler's law of motions. Euler's equations of motion. That is very, very important article as far as the exams is concerned. ठीक है, हिंदी वालों के लिए आज हम करेंगे Euler's equation of motion करेंगे, इसको डिराइव करेंगे, जो कि फाइनल एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है. So I will start from the first. See, for a rotational motion about a fixed axis, about a fixed point, the Newtonian about the center of mass, the direct Newtonian force leads to a set of equation that is called a Euler's equation. That is called a Euler's equation. So see, I will start from this. As we know, tau j is equal to d by dt of Lj, where Lj is equal to summation of ijk and omega k. Ijk, summation of ijk and omega k, that I have taken from the definitions. Okay, lambda, that I have taken from the definition. So see, now I will use the relation dr by dt is equal to delta r by delta t plus omega cross r. Okay, this is the expression that we have done in the last lectures. So what is tau j? Tau j will be delta Lj upon delta t plus omega cross L into j. Take ij is equal to r for I not equal to j. For I not equal to j, this will be equal to a 0. And not equal to a 0. Just like a 2, 3. For example, I will say 2, 3. I 2, 3. I 2, 3 will be equal to a 0 because 2 is not equal to 3. I 3, 3, 3, 4. That is also equal to a 0. So this is called ij is equal to 0 is called principal axis of the body. Principal axis of our body. Now see, this L1 is equal to I11 omega 1. I11 will not be equal to 0 because we have used this condition. I not equal to 0. When I not equal to 0, then ij is equal to 0. When I is equal to j, then ij will not equal to be a 0. समझ आया कि नहीं आया? विष्णु जी समझ आया? I12 0 होगा. जो I23 is equal to 0 होगा because 2 is not equal to 3. But 11, 22, 2, 3, 3 that will not equal to be a 0. So I11 we can say, let us say this I1. I1 omega 1, L2 is equal to I2 omega 2, and L3 is equal to I33 omega 3 is equal to I3 omega 3. समझ आया चरम? This is not equal to 0. Why it is not equal to 0? Because we have used this condition. I j is equal to 0 for I not equal to j. This is not I equal to j. This is I is equal to j. This is the opposite condition. Okay, Claudette. Where I1, I2 and I3 are called principal moment inertia. Are called principal moment inertia. मैं दोबारा बताता हूँ. एक बार देखिए. I12 will be equal to 0. I23 is equal to 0 because 2 is not equal to 3. 2 is not equal to 3 satisfying this condition. But I22 will not equal to a 0. Okay, are you getting this? Okay, from equation 7, this is equation 7. I will calculate the omega cross L. I will calculate the omega cross L. What is omega cross L? Omega 1, omega 2, omega 3, L1, L2, I3. ठीक है, take the magnitude of this. Okay, और mod of this. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? इसको कैलकुलेट कीजिए by taking the cross product. मोहम्मद अली सुन. By taking the cross product, I cap इस पे हाथ रखिए. Omega 2, I3, omega 3 minus omega 3, I2, omega 2. Okay. Similarly for minus j cap इस पे हाथ रखिए. Omega 1, I3, omega 3 minus I1, omega 1, I3. Similar for k cap. Okay, now use 8 in equation 7. Now using 8 in equation 7, so this is tau j. This is a tau j. Tau j is tau 1 I cap plus tau 2 j cap plus tau 3 k cap is equal to delta L1 delta t I cap plus delta L2 delta t j cap plus delta L3 delta t k cap plus this relation omega cross r. Now equating the coefficients. Compare the coefficient of left hand side and right hand side. Now see what is I cap? Tau 1. Tau 1 is equal to delta L1 for delta t I cap plus this. Okay, I am taking only the x coefficient. Okay, what is L1? L1 is I1 omega 1. I have put I1 omega 1. Okay, I1 is fixed, so we can take it outside, so that become delta omega 1 by delta t. Okay, delta omega 1 by delta t, that become omega 1 dot. Omega 1 dot means first derivative. Omega 1 dot means delta omega 1 by delta t. Okay, so this is omega 1 dot plus here the यहाँ से मैंने माइनस साइन निकाल दिया. I have taken the minus sign outside. That becomes minus of I2 minus I2. So the first equation becomes tau 1 is equal to I1 omega 1 dot minus omega 2 omega 3 I2 minus I2. Okay. Similarly, you can calculate and derive the second equation. Compare the second coefficient, this one and this one. When you compare this, you are getting this equation. Similarly, compare third, tau 3 is equal to this coefficient, this one and this one. And you are getting this equation, tau 3 is equal to I3 omega 3 dot minus omega 1 omega 2 I1 minus I2. So this set of three equations, the set of three equations is called Euler's equation of motion for a rigid body with one point fixed. हाँ जी देखते हैं. ऊपर वाला, ये वाला देखो बेटा क्या किया हमने कंपेयर किया. बता दो. अच्छा, यहाँ से कंपेयर समझ आ गया. ये वाला ओके. L1 is equal to I11 omega 1 is equal to I11 is not 0. ये 0 क्यों नहीं है? कंडीशन क्या है? कंडीशन क्या है कि जब I not equal to j होगा तब 0 होगा. I12 0 होगा, I23 0 होगा, बट I11 तो 0 नहीं ना होगा क्योंकि मैच कर गए. I11 ओमेगा 1, तो मैंने I11 को मान लिया I2. क्या मान लिया? I1. सिमिलरली L2 क्या होगा? I22 ओमेगा 2 I2 ओमेगा 2. सिमिलरली L3 को मैंने मान लिया I33 ओमेगा 3 इज इक्वल टू I3. तो I1 I2 I3 क्या है? प्रिंसिपल मोमेंट इनर्शिया. अब मैं इस क्वेश्चन को आता हूं. मैंने इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना है 7 में पहले मैं ये सॉल्व करूंगा ओमेगा क्रॉस L. तो आई हैव सॉल्व ओमेगा क्रॉस L. तो मेरे पास ओमेगा क्रॉस L ये आ गया. तो उसको मैंने इसमें पुट कर दिया 6 में. तो मेरे पास ये आ गया, उसको कंपेयर किया. मेरे पास ये कंपेयर किया. फर्स्ट आई कंपेयर दिया आई कंपेयर द एक्स कोएफिशिएंट आई कैप, देन आई कंपेयर द जे कैप, देन लास्ट बट नॉट लीस्ट आई कंपेयर द के कैप, एंड वी आर गेटिंग अ set of three equations which is called Euler's equation of a motion. And these equations are very very important as far as the final exams are. So usually it is asked in the 5 marks. It is definitely asked. So this is the end of the unit 3 also. Tomorrow we will start the next unit. That is the unit 4. वो है फ्रिक्शन के बारे में. बहुत ही आसान यूनिट है. Any doubt from the got it? From the international students, any doubt? अंकित समझ आया? ये विकास बहुत ही सिंपल है. समझ आएगी नहीं आएगी? जैसे हम लीनियर मोशन में न्यूटन की इक्वेशंस निकालते हैं ना, वैसे ही रोटेशनल मोशन में हम ये इक्वेशंस निकालते हैं, which is called Euler's equation of motion. Are you getting my point? ये सारा पैरेलल ही चलता है. क्या चलता है? ये सारा पैरेलल. ठीक है. लीनियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट को हम क्या बोलते हैं? x. क्या बोलते हैं? x. और एंगुलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट को हम क्या बोलते हैं? थीटा. क्या बोलते हैं? थीटा. वहां पे वेलोसिटी क्या होती है? dx by dt. इस पे वेलोसिटी क्या हो जाती है? d theta by dt. Similar. All the things are going parallel. Okay. So thank you so much for being with us. So thank you so much from this session. Thank you.